bracket with the Clairen. Did take out Pikmon earlier. Had to beat Omar as well to get there. In Pool 13, and as Seed 13 has lived up to that piece of seeding. So definitely will be a lot of fun to see, again, another perspective on the Clairen gameplay. We've seen quite a few of her matches played tonight. We've seen the Wrong Gunshoe, we've seen Archangel, we've seen MK Leo, we've seen all types of people play Clairen tonight, but Asashi, one of the highest seeded Clairen players we have not seen quite yet.
This is great because in Rivals, I might get one Clairen in top 64, and now every set has my sword cat. I'm like, nice. I'm gonna take so many notes.
Lots of learning to do.
That was my true motive behind commentating. Not to mention, obviously, my love of Rivals 1 and Rivals 2 and the dev team and the player base. But getting to see top level Clairen gameplay, I'm just like, yep, this serves its purpose.
See, I was also thinking a little bit of the same thing, that I'm like, man, there's a lot to look forward to for commentating Rivals 2. Like, this is what I want to see myself doing for the next, 4 or 5 years. But also, I want to learn how to play Rano. I want to see what the best Rano players are doing. And so far, it hasn't been much help, because whatever Luck is doing, I'm not going to do that in my lifetime. I don't have whatever that part of the DNA is that Luck has. That's not anywhere as a trace in my body.
Just enjoy the ride and realize that the people that are going to be elite at this are half our age, and just accept it.
Except for Luck, who's I think 8 years older than I am. But it's
the PM
okay.
players don't count. The PM players don't count. Listen, we will take them back to the home when the tournament's over. But all of the younger play, I mean, man, I was sitting here playing against I would sit down in bracket, I'd look over at someone, and I'm like, I'm old enough to be your father. This is not good. I'm 32, and I'm looking at players, and they're beating the brakes off me.
Oracle made top 64, and I think he's 40.
I think the game just pooped out again.
We'll get it solved. We got to get our... This is a cross-country, too, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is a... Asashi, obviously, out of California. I think Bbatts is East Coast, right?
Asashi's game crashed, apparently. Okay, we gotta restart again.
According to the map I'm looking at, Bbatts is right dead center. That's next to Missouri, so I'm pretty sure that's Kansas, right?
I think that's just because Bbatts doesn't have a state set, so I think the map just defaults to...
Yeah, it defaults. Everyone always asks that on this little map thing. Look, yeah, the center of the United States is near Lebanon, Kansas, so when you dictate only your country and no state or city, it'll be there. But Bbatts is from New York, so I can give you an estimate.
That's what I thought. I was like, what is Bbatts doing in Kansas?
Their ping would look more like, let me put this here.
What is arrival?
This. There we go.
70.
That's a little more accurate.
But look, on rollback, I don't know, that's doable. This game's netcode is quite good.
We gotta believe. We gotta believe in the rollback. It feels good to play. I've played with a couple people in EU so far, and I'm like, this is nice.
It's actually playable, which is a miracle. I had that in Street Fighter 2. I was playing one of my friends from Germany, and there's a little bit of teleporting around. It is literally across an entire ocean and some. But it was also hey, we're actually playing the game right now. That's kind of crazy. This game's been the same. I should also say, while we're talking about the map and everything too, I think we had that with Archangel earlier. I was mixing him up with Dark Angel, who I know is a pit player from around my region. Archangel is a Philly Pichu player. I've heard Lyric talk about Archangel.
And that's why you brought up Bears. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I was looking at the brackets and I was like, okay, from the Midwest, but goes to Bears? That's weird. Literally must live out there. Maybe it's a college thing. I don't know. But either way, locations, you can't get farther than this, but we're getting a classic East Coast versus West Coast showdown. Asashi versus Bbatts, Cali versus New York, and it is Clairen versus Fleet. Let's get it. Top 8 qualifier.
Well, also, I see someone saying Philly reporting in. Everyone type in really where you're from watching right now. There's around 4,000 here watching, 4,000 to 5,000. So let us know where you're from in the chat.
There's definitely going to be some Philly players considering they lost, but who counts? That was for Mona and Mona only.
We got a
As a Mets fan, I can't be happier. Except I would also like us to be winning this game we're playing right now, but you can't win them all.
Yes.
Ooh.
You can literally do a couple different things there too, right? That's the best part about playing Clairen is that you can go, man, do I want to up smash? Do I want to down smash? Do I want to forward smash? I'm going to hit the C stick in a direction and you're going to die.
The actual Cupid.
There it is.
Okay. Oh, the spike and the almost pillar comboed him with a swordie. Insane. The things you can do with Clairen.
I saw somebody in chat say they're from Portugal. Bro, go to bed. It's like 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, Asashi, I mean, has looked so good. Bbatts off stage is not them where you want to be. Good DI to get away from the downer, and I like the use of the tornado to get back on stage. And wow, that was the most disgusting angle I've ever seen. I'm putting that in the garbage.
That is a blue DI if I've ever seen one. We are gone.
Nice delay. Man, again, you can tell that Bbatts played Melee Peach does get tippered as Fleet. You're going to die to that quite early, lightest character in the game. And we just, Asashi said, you're off the Angel platform. Time to me to go crazy again. Holy moly.
I want to state for the record that this is a low tier that you're watching right
Oh!
now. I will have my propaganda till I die.
Who let this guy in here? Who let this guy lie to 4,000 viewers concurrently?
I have been so excited to watch more and more of this Asashi Rigachi. There's been so many amazing Clairen tonight, and it just gets better and better. I mean, this is awesome to watch.
The gift that keeps on giving.
A lot of Fleet in the bracket too, though, and Bbatts has definitely been one of the main ones holding it down at 98%. Again, quick, easy confirm, or just a random forward smash can definitely take it, which is why we see so many consecutive rolls on the ground. Tornado to cover the platforms will be able to stay alive, but at 117, representing Master Chief with that percentage, it's going to be curtains real soon if you're not careful. Yuck.
Jeez.
That was so clean. That wave dash to the right to get that down smash facing. Mwah.
You won't get in my way.
Clarion supremacy continues.
Boy,
Maybe she's mid tier. Maybe
if your controller is broken, I can agree with that.
I'm just saying, I'm not playing like that. So clearly,
And that's why
there's
you're
an issue.
commentating.
Damn
It's
right,
the same
baby.
for me.
I am brain smart and dumb, and that's my excuse to stick to.
There you go.
Oh, all right. First time we're seeing the harbor tonight.
Not the first time. I had a great set here at the harbor.
You know, I
I'm
think
sure Watts on
that
this matchup. Watts on this stage is super fun too.
I think that a lot of people are, you know, very reasonably like kind of tepid about playing on the stage at first because of the weird ledge, right? You can't ride a wall to grab it, so your spacing has to be really good. If you go under the stage, right, you got to get that recovery on nice. And while I'm talking about that, man, Bbatts definitely taking advantage of it. But I do think that there is something fun about it, which is that because you can shark underneath the stage past the ledge, getting to the ledge is harder, but once you get there, you're actually at a bit more of an advantage than you are on other stages. Coming up from underneath the stage with an aerial, being able to sort of time things perfectly is great. And man, Bbatts showing off why your recoveries have to be perfect on Hyperborean Harbor, because if not, you're getting parried and eaten a smash attack, or a strong attack rather, for your troubles.
And it's crazy too, because they had the next upstrong already queued, but the first one failed. You didn't even need it. Like, that is unbelievable.
Really
Side to
good
side,
pickup
this
there.
stage is huge, but obviously the vertical blast dome is not that big.
Yeah, definitely pretty low off the top. And going straight from the ledges, right? The side blastoms aren't even super far. They're pretty average, all things considered. But they do tend to play a little bit farther, like you're saying, because those walls are a lot closer to the center stage here. And also that low platform, I think, really does actually speak to those tall blast zones, or the short ceiling blast zones being a bit of a problem, because you can get access to different extensions a lot easier on Hyperborean Harbor. It's exactly what Bbatts is looking for right here. 121% on Clairen, but didn't mind the narrow way down. Are you dead?
I mean, he has to finish his food, but that recovery from Flea is so hard to read.
Yeah, they had Bbatts had so many options there. It's you're left guessing, really.
The spacing on Bbatts' recoveries have also been really good, and I think that's one of the reasons why he's comfortable going to Hyperborean Harbor, right? He has not had trouble snapping the ledge. Kind of been hard to just sort of lock him down off stage, but we're going to see Asashi get another chance. Float obviously helps you get back to ledge as well. So again, Hyperborean Harbor looking nice for Fleet and for Bbatts right now, who is just hunting to finish off the stock with the back air. Can't find it though. Instead will be taking a trip off stage of his own.
Good rollback there. I mean, you're just kind of hunting at this point. Both of them are. There's not any real confirms, I guess, at 164, maybe at 133, but sometimes soft fair into tipper up air, that'll do it.
Asashi's spacing has been incredible, especially when he's looking to finish off his plate, like you were saying, but 173 now, stray hits can do it, and that's exactly what we see. So gets a little bit chillier at the harbor here as Bbatts potentially on his final stock of winner's bracket, and Asashi is hunting him down like he wants it to be.
Yeah, these are these strings we've come to see at low percents from all the Clairen tonight, but it's interesting, everything's been a little bit different. Like, you had almost a different flavor to each one of these.
Okay, nice read on the movement, got the throw, no big combos, downer covering, Bbatts on the way back down, nice read on the tech chase on the platform, one last enchanted arrow available. The tornado comes out to try to cover that ledge, force an option out of Asashi, gets the tipper, no kill yet though.
That's the beauty of having these, like, doing that from almost center there. Asashi has so much time to kind of get that DI right. Come down
that
with the down
enchanted
air.
arrow?
Come down with the down air.
Oh my
And
god,
it's
pushes the game
enough.
3.
You see just how important it is to land that enchanted arrow when you only have that one left, right? When you know that it can lead to a kill confirm. That's exactly what Bbatts was looking for. And not only doing that, using it with the down air to cover his way back onto the stage and turn it into a conversion to end that game too is really smart.
Yeah, that was masterful play. It was masterful stage selection as well, because every single one of those kills was right off the top. We're going to the dojo, the dojo, if you will.
Dojo. All right, well, we'll see. Game 3, only one of these players can take this set and move on to winner's side top 8.
Wow.
Bbatts definitely working with some good momentum after that game. You'll love to see a sortie with 3 platforms available, but right now it's Bbatts taking advantage of them.
And if we can get some of these, like, upward-facing hitboxes, the way that these platforms will kind of cover Bbatts for that upstrong is going to be probably a huge dividend before this set's over. Hello!
Ooh. Not enough to take the stock yet, but boy, Asashi definitely giving Bbatts some fits off stage. Great conversions with the neutral bees. Bbatts looking for some of his own. I love the pressure out there. Don't let Asashi get that free high recovery.
Yeah, and Loser's switch actually made it all the way down. He's over in top 12 losers now. Qualifying.
The reverse back air is enough to do it there? At 69%, how far can Bbatts take this extra credit? Is the question. So, I mean, we talked about earlier, this is not a super great matchup, and you kind of see a little bit of it. Why? Holy smokes, that worked! Think about it, they jumped forward, faded back, and up there to got it, but not quite enough for a stock there, but like, recovery is going to be bad. That is a stock, though.
Wow.
Bbatts about to make top 8, bro.
That's what he does.
Classic Peach stuff out there, man. It just does not drop them off stage. Platforms, I don't need those, but I will happily take them. Thank you very much. And Asashi says, I'll happily take that enchanted arrow myself as well. Big damage, putting Bbatts right back at the ledge. We're following up big time. No tipper on the downer. Clutches out the arrow with the up air. Man, Asashi getting all the good breaks right now.
Until they get it, gotta come back, but still, I mean, you're not in a bad position. Asashi playing super well and, you know, maintaining center too. The SDI to get away from that upfield, excuse me?
I love that you can see the SDI too with the little
That it?
arrow
That's it?
indicators. Oh,
Holy
wow,
crap.
disgusting angle.
Listen, fleet back air, good move. Certified, bros are guaranteed. Good move.
Dude, and we
Rose
saw...
and Bbatts both.